What's up, you guys? I'm Simone.
And I'm Sierra.
And this is
Up on Game. So today is a very, very special episode. Every episode is special here at Up on Game, but today is even more special because we have a special guest here at Up on Game. Not physically here, but virtually here.
At the OG Studios.
So today our special guest is Reggie Southall. Reggie Southall is a former collegiate baseball player who transferred while in college. So today he's going to talk about his experience transferring from one college to another.
Okay.
But before Reggie puts y'all up on game, we're just going to list off a little bit of his accolades, just so you guys know who he is.
Yeah, and it was like a book full of accolades, okay? So we had to sum it down to like a page, all right? Let's just start with he's from Inglewood, California, all right? He graduated from Sarah High School, class of 2012. Shout out to class of 2012, BBG, shout out to y'all, all right? So he attended USC, University of Southern California, from 2013 to 2016. And he had a pretty good career there, he was doing his thing on the field. But he also earned a Pac-12 All-Academic first team in his 2015-16 season, and then took second team in his 2014 season. That's pretty big because he's a student before athlete, okay? And then after the 2016 season, he transferred to the University of Tennessee, where he played shortstop, made his debut February 17th, and he had an excellent career there. All right, so Reggie, you got the floor.
So my transfer process was enjoyable, yet stressful. The reason why I say it was enjoyable is because once I went to my coach, let him know what my intentions were, I basically was released to be re-recruited. So it was as if I was a senior in high school again. All these schools started reaching out to me, setting up official visits, sending out plane tickets. So it was kind of cool to go through that process again as a quote-unquote vet in NCAA. But going through that process as a 17-year-old and then again as a 21-year-old, it was kind of cool to feel wanted and feel catered to again. So that was the enjoyable part of it. But I would say it was stressful because I had to make a big decision. And kind of once the word had spread out that I was looking to transfer, schools started pouring in, UNLV, Tennessee, UCR, University of Nevada, San Diego State. So all these schools started pouring in, coaches started calling me. So, I had a big decision to make after going on all these visits, but I wouldn't change it for the world. So my adjustment from SC to Tennessee really wasn't all that bad. This was the second time that I had actually transferred schools. I transferred schools in high school, so I had kind of been through this thing before, but not to this extreme as far as, moving thousands of miles away to a whole other state, whole other part of the country. But probably doing it in high school and now doing it again in college, my high school transfer kind of prepared me for this. So, I learned a whole new way of living there. Tennessee was completely different from Los Angeles, and the school, the university, in terms of the athletic department was completely different as well. But I picked up fast. I assimilated to how they did things. I learned, the way that the school ran. The school was a lot larger than USC as far as campus goes. So the way that we got to classes and everything was different. But it wasn't hard, and it wasn't much to adjust to once I sort of got my bearings, sort of learned the terrain and learned the whole area of Knoxville. Once I learned that, I was pretty much set.
What's the deal, y'all? Welcome to the water break. We hope you guys are enjoying the episode today. But you already know we gotta take a break every episode, to have a little fun, get the laughs and the energy going. You feel me? So today's water break, we're going to play a game called Play, Coach, or Bench.
Ooh.
So it's kind of like a game some of you guys may be familiar with. We're going to pick 3 people, okay? Then you're going to pick, out of those 3 people, whether you'll play with them, coach them, or bench them, okay?
Oh.
So this is just all sports. We're going to play with all sports teams, you know. Simone has a couple for me. I have a couple for her. Play, coach, bench. So let's see how this goes. Simone's going to ask me first. And you can put your answer in as well. So you'll ask me 3, so I have to choose out of these 3 people.
Right, so if y'all looking at it, don't take it too harsh because there's only 3 options, okay?
Yeah, let's go, let's get it.
Let's not take it far. Let's not take it that far, all right, Sierra, the first one. Rebecca Lobo, Lisa Leslie, and Dawn Staley.
Alright, so, alright.
I gave you one.
Alright. So I'm going to play with Lisa Leslie.
Oh, yeah, PG and a 5, yeah. That works.
Coach Dawn Staley. I love Dawn Staley.
Love her.
Oh, my God, I love Dawn Staley. And I'm going to have to bench Rebecca Lowe.
Ah, that was a tough
one. She's an OG, but I'm going to have to bench her. What's yours real quick for that?
I gave you that so you could answer that. Because, you know, I would play with all of them.
Okay, let's go.
You know, that's just me. All right. Jason Tatum, Kemba Walker, and Marcus Smart.
Okay. Ooh.
That was a good one, too. I'm 2 for 2. That was a good one.
So I'm going to play with Tatum. I'm going to play with Tatum. I'm going to coach Marcus Smart. I love players like Marcus Smart. I'm going to have to bench Kemba. I love Kemba.
Ah!
I love Kemba, but Marcus Smart, he's a dog. I like, yeah. That's my answer with that. Come on, let's go to the third one.
Okay, I gave you an NFL one, you know. Patrick Mahomes, Tyreek Hill, and Travis Kelce.
Okay.
The Chiefs.
No, I got you. I come on, bro.
Okay.
I got you.
Okay.
I'm trying to think.
Okay.
Probably Coach Patrick Mahomes.
Yeah, that's
He's
a goat.
Like a great.
That's a young goat in the making.
And play with Tyreek Hill. He's just like a freak athlete. That'd be crazy to play with him if I play football. And I'm gonna have to bench my boy Travis.
Oh my
He's a dog, but I'm gonna have
no.
to bench him. All right. So let me go to my 3. So that's my 3: play, bench, coach. Now Simone's time. So mine ain't from the same team. They just All right, let's go. So the first group: Allen Iverson, Penny Hardaway, Chris Webber. Talk to me.
Okay, that's hard.
Allen Iverson, Penny Hardaway, Chris Webber. And we're going to put pictures up of these people in case y'all don't know who some of these people are.
Okay, so I would want to play with Chris Webber.
Okay.
Because it was nice. I would coach Penny. And I'm bitching AI because let me tell you something. If I'm on the court, as much as he has the ball, he gonna have to pass me the ball, and he don't pass. So I'm gonna have to bench him because I want the ball.
Okay.
But I love AI though. I love you, but I want the ball too.
Okay. Second group.
I want the ball.
Some baseball.
Cody
Bellinger, Mookie Betts, Justin Turner. Cody Bellinger, Mookie Betts, Justin Turner.
Okay. So I would coach Cody. Shout out to Billy. I would play with my dog Mookie. I'll play with Mookie. I'm gonna have to bench JT. JT because, you know, he be like up and down, but
he was clutch.
He came through clutch in the series. They all 3 of them did.
Yeah, thanks.
All 3 of them did.
All right, last group right here. A little football.
No,
Chase Young from the other school. Lamar Jackson, Aaron Donald. Chase Young.
Oh my God, you gave me a hard one.
From the enemies. Chase Young from the enemies. Lamar Jackson, Aaron Donald. Shout out to Chase Young. Chase Young a baller. But enemy.
Yeah. That's a hard one. Why you
Chase Young, Lamar? Come on, the time
girl.
is ticking.
I would play with Chase. Young. Coach Aaron Donald. I'm sorry, I'm gonna have to bench Lamar Jackson. I'm sorry. Because you gave me 2 options. You know, on football, I love defense. I love the defense. I'm sorry. Offense is not my forte.
Okay, we ain't explaining it.
Because you gave me 3 hard ones.
That's how the game goes. That's
and they're like my favorite athletes.
Coach. So you guys, that's it for the water break today. Hope you guys enjoy. Stay tuned for part 2 because we right back at it.
Transferring schools as a person helped me grow tremendously. This was, the first time that I was living somewhere for an extended period of time with really no support there. There was no family. It was only myself. So it definitely forced me to grow up a lot. I had to be independent. I had to, if anything popped up or any problems arose, I had to take care of it myself. I couldn't call my family. They're, all the way in LA. So I was definitely forced to grow up, and I'm definitely thankful for that. It was truly a blessing. And as a baseball player, it definitely added a lot more depth to me. So, playing in the Pac-12 for 3-4 years, and now having to play in the SEC, Pac-12 play as opposed to SEC play are 2 completely different things. So, I'd already had a great foundation as far as Pac-12 play goes, but now I had to learn how they play baseball in the SEC. And so learning that, it added a lot of depth to my game. I learned, completely different way of going about different situations. Certain game situations, how we would do things in the Pac-12 isn't necessarily what would happen in the SEC. So I felt like it made me a more complete ball player. And like I said, definitely added a lot more depth to my game. My one piece of advice for athletes who are transferring is go where you want to go. Ultimately, make it your decision. I sort of spoke briefly about how big of a decision it is, and you're probably going to have a lot of options, and you're going to have a lot of people who are going to chime in with their opinions on where they think that you should go for X, Y, and Z. But when it's all finished and it's all said and done, if things don't work out how it should have, you do not want to live with regret. The fact that you let, someone else sort of deter you from where you really wanted to go because they thought that it was the best, because your agent, your mom, dad, grandma, definitely listen to those important people in your life. However, when it comes down to the final decision, make sure it's what your heart wants, because it's you that's going to have to sleep at night for the rest of your life with that decision. And if things don't work out, you will sleep just fine knowing that it's what you wanted to do, versus always living with this feeling of what if I would have went where I wanted to go. I went where my mom wanted me to go, or I went where my dad wanted me to go, and things didn't work out. And that feeling of regret is something I would never wish upon anyone. So make sure when transferring, go absolutely where you want to go.
What's up, you guys? We just want to thank Reggie for dropping by the UOG studios and dropping that knowledge and some gems. Okay, so we hope you guys learned a little more information about transferring schools.
And Reggie is just one guest. We'll have many guests throughout our season, okay? But like Simone said, we want to thank him for, taking time out of his busy schedule to come and talk to you guys and speak to you guys, about transferring schools. If you're thinking about transferring schools, if you needed advice, this is the episode to check out. If you guys have any more ideas and different things that you think we should talk about, please comment below and let us know what you want to hear us talk about, what you need advice on, what you need help with.
And don't forget to like and subscribe to our YouTube channel. Like your favorite videos, drop some love in the comments, give us feedback. It's all appreciated.
We appreciate all y'all support. Stay safe, stay blessed, and stay up on game.